Ladies and gentlemen, I've been saying for the last few weeks, especially since Alex Pereira reclaimed the light heavyweight strap, that we're in a golden era, a golden time of mixed martial arts, and we should all be appreciative and recognize that we're in this incredible time right now. And it just seems to only be getting better with the announcement of Imavov closing out this year for the final pay-per-view of all time. He's going to be closing it out on December 13th, I believe, or December 6th. I know December 6th. Excuse me. That's the date. It's just so great. We've got Alex Pereira atop the throne and the light heavyweight division. And my favorite fighter, Khamzat Chimaev, is the middleweight champ, which is something we've been waiting for such a long time. So it's just so exciting. We got so many options coming up in 2026 as we transition into Paramount and the true golden age begins for mixed martial arts in the UFC. Everything is lining up beautifully. Now, I wanted to go back. This video is about Khamzat Chimaev in particular, and I wanted to go back to that amazing fight and an incredible performance he had against Dricus Du Plessis, because this is something that was on Joe Rogan's podcast when he interviewed MVP Michael Venom Page, and they talked about Khamzat. And it's, again, just to shine another light on this incredible superstar, this magnetic force that we have atop the middleweight division that is just going to make more and more waves and bring more and more fans to the sport of mixed martial arts. And again, I wanted to highlight this because Joe Rogan, I know people criticize him lately. It's become like the cool thing to do. Dude, Joe Rogan has done so much for the sport, and I'm still such a fan of all his commentary and everything he does for the sport, but he waxes poetic about Khamzat Chimaev and explains just what a force he is to be reckoned with. And on top of that, he also explains what exactly happened in that fight. When people were criticizing Khamzat for it to be quote unquote boring, which I didn't even find it boring, but I understand that perspective. It's just a feeling. You can't control it. But he colors in a little bit of what was going on, the narrative behind the scenes as to why the fight looked exactly the way it did. And I loved it personally because I just wanted to see Khamzat win. But he basically explains that that's exactly what his team wanted as well. They just said, you've got a clear path to victory. Just win. Just become champ. Don't do anything else. But anyways, check this out. I think it just illustrates that entire mindset and recaps Khamzat's dominance beautifully. Check this out.
Then.
Yeah.
Khamzat Dricus Du Plessis is a perfect example of that. You got an elite grappler who dominated the fight with very little damage.
Yeah, when I dominated it to the point where you're in the worst position you could be in MMA. You're in a crucifix position.
Over and over again.
Every round.
Over and over again.
And you
can't do shit about it.
You let him just...
You can't do shit about it.
But so do you think that he's worried about him exploding? Because in my head, I'm like, the fight ends if I elbow the shit out of you right now.
I think he's worried about the chaos and Dricus getting back to his feet. And, they wanted to just win. This is the whole thing, because he came back to his corner, apparently. Yeah. And this was told to me secondhand, but I'm pretty sure it's true.
Yeah.
By a reliable source. That he was saying, can I box now? I was like, no.
Oh, okay.
No,
so
you're not fucking boxing. His team was like, take him down. He can't. Look, if you got that clear of a dominance.
No. Like that I still agree with, though. As the coach is saying, no, take him down. But I'm saying once you are in that position.
Smash.
Yeah. Your whole thing is smash.
Right. Yeah.
Smash the shit out. What the hell? Like,
I think they just wanted that win.
Yeah,
no matter what. Because it's such a big deal. Khamzat finally got a shot at the title.
Yeah.
What is the clearest, most intelligent
way to
if you're betting $1 billion on this fight, what's the best way to victory? Fucking just take him down.
Yeah.
You can take him down anytime you want to, hold him down, punch him a few times, make sure you're in dominant position so you're not going to get stood back up. If the referee starts talking to you and telling you to start throwing a little bit of this, do a little bit of that, fake a submission, don't throw all your gas into it. Do whatever the fuck you got to do, but get that goddamn title.
Fair.
Right? And then,
fair.
Then there's going to be some guys that he can't do that to.
Yeah.
And that's where things get interesting.
Yeah. But who would you say that is, though? Because his wrestling style is just
crazy.
Yeah, it's
so
crazy.
Brendan Schaub had been to his training camp.
Okay.
And he called me up. He goes, bro, we got to talk. He goes, I just got back watching Khamzat train. He goes, I've never seen anything like that in my fucking life. He's like, dude, when I'm telling you, he's mopping the floor with like Division I All-Americans, world-class grapplers, jiu-jitsu black belts. He goes, he's mopping the floor with people. He goes, it's nuts. He goes, they asked me if I wanted to spar with him. Schaub goes, fuck you. He's like, fuck you. I'm not going in there.
And so you can see the legend of Khamzat just continues to grow. Again, there's a couple of really good points here. Number one, anybody that was giving him criticism for that championship fight, I think you should bear that in mind. Now, I don't know if those conversations went exactly like that. Just hold him down, fake a submission. I don't know. It's like that. I think he was landing some ground and pound, but he was just able to keep that position so dominantly. It's like, it's such you're just the Dricus could literally, he was like a baby on the ground. So why give that up? And I understand. I think he was doing ground and pound. I mean, it wasn't the heaviest strikes, but he clearly wasn't going crazy, going for broke, just trying to get the knockout or the KO or the TKO. But it's like, you have that, you're right there, and then you could just get the belt with zero risk. Like, why wouldn't you do it? But the other thing is, as Joe Rogan mentions there with Brendan Schaub going in and what people are saying, the legend continues to grow. It's like people that train with this guy and see him train, except for Sean Strickland, who apparently can beat Khamzat and thinks Khamzat is terrible, I guess, except for that weird take. But other than that, the legend of Khamzat continues to grow and seems to be corroborated the more and more people see him behind the scenes. It's just like, this guy is something special. I just thought it was so cool. I know we haven't been talking about Khamzat much lately on the channel. He hasn't said much about his next fight, maybe alluding to something at the White House. But anyways, I just wanted to shine a light back on Khamzat Chimaev. We cannot wait for his next fight announcement. Still my favorite fighter. Don't worry, that nothing has changed there. But I thought it was pretty cool to hear Joe Rogan talk about him in such a great way, in such a positive way, and I believe an accurate way. So let me know what you guys think in the comments of what Joe Rogan and MVP had to say. And also, who would you like to see Khamzat fight next? It looks like it's going to be Imavov. I think most people think that Imavov is also going to have similar difficulties against Khamzat's beyond elite level grappling. So thank you guys so much for joining, and I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy.